Fight scenes aren't just about action and punches, they're about emotion, storytelling, and the art of cinema. A great fight isn't just seen, it's felt in every angle, every move, every slow-motion moment that takes our breath away. In this video, we'll take a closer look at the most iconic cinematic fight scenes that aren't just about who wins the battle. They're about those moments when the camera and the choreography come together to create something unforgettable. And as we count down these epic fights, I'll be creating my own SFX makeup. I'll be transforming myself into a beaten-up female version of Tyler Durden in Fight Club. The Matrix Lobby Shootout. The lobby shootout in The Matrix is an iconic blend of action and innovation. During the rehearsal for the scene where Trinity runs on a wall, actress Carrie-Anne Moss injured her leg. She was under a lot of pressure and was devastated when she realized she couldn't complete it as planned. Gladiator Final Arena Fight. The final fight between Maximus and Commodus in Gladiator is as emotional as it is brutal. Director Ridley Scott wanted the fight to feel raw and gritty, reflecting Maximus' exhaustion and Commodus' desperation. Despite not being a big fan of the script at first, Crowe gave everything to the role, suffering multiple injuries along the way. Over the course of the film, he lost feeling in his right forefinger for 2 years, broke his foot, cracked his hip, and even popped bicep tendons in his arms. Fight Club. The narrator fighting himself in the office. One of the most unforgettable scenes in Fight Club is when Jack fights himself in his boss's office. Edward Norton performed many of his own stunts, adding a raw authenticity to the fight. The famous rule, the first rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club, isn't just about keeping the club a secret within the story. It also acts as a clever way to remind viewers to avoid spoiling the film's twist and surprise for others.
The first rule of Fight Club is, you do not talk about Fight Club. The second rule of Fight Club is, you do not talk about Fight Club. 300.
Fight in the Shade. In the Fight in the Shade scene from 300, the Spartans face a massive Persian army with fierce determination. This scene is iconic for its dramatic presentation and intense action. A standout feature is how the camera captures the battle. It moves in and out to enhance the scale and intensity of the fight. Gerard Butler spent on average 4 hours a day training in a gym for over 4 months to get in shape for the role of the king. Additionally, the film was shot in chronological order, which is quite rare in filmmaking and helped the cast and crew maintain continuity and build the story more naturally.
This is Sparta!
Snatch Mickey's Revenge. The final fight scene in Snatch, where Mickey O'Neill seeks his revenge, is a standout moment full of intensity and raw energy. Brad Pitt was so dedicated to the role that he spent time with real Irish travelers to perfect his accent and mannerisms, bringing authenticity to his character. Brad Pitt reached out to director Guy Ritchie to see if there was a role for him in the movie. Ritchie said yes, but then realized he had promised Pitt a part that didn't actually exist in the script. To fix this, Ritchie ended up rewriting the film to include Pitt's character, Mickey O'Neill, which turned out to be one of the film's most memorable roles.
All he's got to do is stay down. Now, we are fucked.
Oldboy Hallway Fight. The hallway fight scene in Oldboy is legendary for its raw intensity. The iconic scene took 17 takes over the course of 3 days to perfect. The entire scene was filmed in one continuous shot with no edits or cuts. The only CGI used in the scene was to add the knife stab on O'Day-Seuss' back. Kill Bill Volume 1 Crazy 88 Fight. The epic fight between the bride and the Crazy 88 is one of the most unforgettable action sequences in film. It took 8 weeks to shoot the entire sequence, over 100 stunts, and with Uma Thurman performing most of her stunts after undergoing intense sword training. The fight scene was so bloody that Quentin Tarantino switched it to black and white mid-sequence to avoid an NC-17 rating. Tarantino used practical effects for most of the blood splatter instead of using CGI. opting for classic methods like pumps and tubes to create that signature over-the-top gore.
Nakushita te ashiwa oitete morau yo. Kore wa mo watashi no monda.
John Wick Chapter 4 Overhead Gunfight. The overhead fight scene in John Wick Chapter 4 is a standout moment, offering a fresh perspective on action. As the camera hovers above, we follow John Wick through a building, armed with a dragon's breath shotgun that shoots fire. The top-down perspective gives the fight a video game-like feel, as this intense scene was shot in a single continuous take, making the coordination between stunts, camera work, and special effects all the more impressive. Keanu Reeves performs an impressive 90% of his own stunts for the John Wick franchise. These included intense fight choreography, car chases, and even horseback riding.
You ready, John?
Yeah.
Inception Zero Gravity Hotel. The Zero Gravity Hotel fight in Inception is a breathtaking showcase of creativity and choreography. As gravity shifts in the dream world, the fight scene takes place in a rotating hotel hallway, where characters float and fight in a weightless environment. To achieve this, Christopher Nolan used a rotating set, creating a disorienting and dynamic visual effect, with actors performing stunts and fighting while the set rotated around them. This innovative approach makes the Zero Gravity Hotel fight one of the most visually striking and memorable sequences in modern cinema.
Did you see that?
From gravity-defying battles to intense showdowns, each scene brings something unique to the table. Do you have a favorite fight where you've thought, how the hell did they do that? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe for more film content, give it a thumbs up, go follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!